Tell you what I did see though.
What did you see?
I went and saw The Greatest Showman yesterday.
You saw a movie.
It's not a 2018 movie
It
though.
doesn't matter. You
Everybody,
saw a
chill
movie.
out, chill out. It's a movie from last year.
It's close enough though.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I didn't know what to expect going into that movie, and to be honest, I didn't even really realize that it was a musical from that initial teaser or whatever that we watched.
What's funny is I was talking to someone at work, and they didn't know it was a musical either. He was taking.
Yeah.
I think we said, "Oh, I just want to take my little brother because he wanted to see it," and it turned out to be a musical.
Yeah, and you guys know me because I talked about it. I love musicals, and holy shit, the songs in this movie. I say this about a lot of art, whether it's a book or a video game or comics or music. If you can hear something for the first time and have it be immediately familiar,
you got a sub, serve, follow,
and have it be immediately familiar, like you've been hearing this stuff your entire life.
Logo 5, thanks for following us.
That's the mark of good art, man. And as soon as this movie started, I felt like I had heard the song in the opening titles my entire life.
Yeah.
It's so good. The music is fucking amazing. The story of P.T. Barnum is fucking awesome. And to begin with, and he had his fucking issues, but like just the story of, building himself up from nothing is a great story. But the movie was awesome. I didn't even realize that it was Michelle Williams that was in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw in the credits, when I pulled up IMDb, it was Michelle Williams. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I like her a lot.
And former Disney child star Zac Efron. And
I didn't even know he was in it.
Also former Disney, or also, I don't know, current? I don't think that show's still on, but Zendaya, I don't know if you know who she is.
Yeah,
she's in that. Yeah, she's in Spider-Man. That's right. She's in this also, and she's fantastic in this movie.
I don't want to see it now.
Oh my God. And Zac Efron, you can tell he still has the bulk on. So in the dancing portions, he looks very robotic, but it's good. I like Zac Efron. Fuck what anybody says. Before it was cool to like Zac Efron, I was like, oh, that kid's pretty good.
I didn't know it at the time, but he was in Firefly as a little kid.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I only know him from
It's just one scene in one episode.
High School Musical because my daughter watched that shit endlessly, and I was like, these kids aren't half bad. But yeah, I really, 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 really loved this movie, man. I wish I would have seen this movie last year.
They would have made a top.
It would have been my favorite movie of the year last year. Out of the 3 I saw, it would have easily been the favorite.
What were the 3 that you saw?
That would have been the third. The other 2 were It.
Oh, the It.
Which
right.
And Underworld.
That's right.
Which I liked, but whatever.
Fucking kid babies.
Yeah. Man, this is such a good movie. One of the things that immediately hit me about this story, and people always say it about him, but and I believe he's said it about himself, that Vince McMahon, owner of WWE, has always considered himself a modern day P.T. Barnum. Because he,
well, if you think about it,
his dad was the same way. And they took this thing that everybody looked down on and wanted to make it accepted by a mainstream audience, and it didn't really happen until the mid '80s, and it was huge with Hulk Hogan and everything, and then they struck gold again in the late '90s with Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and Triple H, and wrestling was everywhere, and watching this movie, I thought of nothing but Vince McMahon, because there's so many character twists and developments in it. I'm yeah, that's fucking the same way he did shit. He took these people that nobody wanted and made them famous, and then got his hands on the mainstream accepted stars and kind of pushed his guys aside. And then came crawling back later to the guys that got him there in the first place. It's a really, really cool movie and an awesome story. And like I said, all of the music from start to finish is immediately familiar to you, even though you've never heard it before.
That's funny. I'm kind of curious to see it because, the person I talked to really loved it. It was it surprised him a lot because he wasn't really into musicals.
Yeah.
And Lindsay Sterling also put a cover
Oh, did
on
she?
her channel of one of the songs. I don't remember which one, but she talked about how much she loved the movie, so she wanted to cover the song.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, the music is fantastic. And watching this character who was the son of a tailor and treated like shit grow up to become someone of prominence. And then what he built to become prominent kind of pushed it aside because he was able to produce for an actual mainstream accepted star in an opera singer and kind of pushed the circus aside and then ended up coming back at the end. Like it's a really, really awesome movie, man. And I can't say enough good things about the people in it, all the actors and actresses and the singers and dancers. Everything about this movie was fucking fantastic.
Michelle Williams
sang was real good. But yeah, man, I love it. Hugh Jackman is amazing.
Oh yeah,
to
Jackman's
begin
a triple threat.
Yeah, he is. He is, man, and he proves it in this movie. And I urge anybody who is even somewhat familiar with the P.T. Barnum story to go see this movie. If you don't like musicals, still go see it. Because the music, the way the music was written is fantastic.
Yeah. I say I don't like musicals, but for the most part, I think secretly I do.
I think you do. I think you're just a self-hater.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because I love, for as much hate I give La La Land, I love the music.
Yeah. But you only hate the ending of that movie.
I only hate the ending. It's dumb. But the music's awesome.
Yeah.
The music's really good. Especially that opening scene, man. It's fucking amazing.
This opens with a fucking showstopper. Like
yeah.
it's
damn it,
really good. You need to see it, dude. It's really, really good.
The fun thing about Movie Pass.
Yeah, man. You go
I'll
see
probably
it.
go see it.